For just a second, remember those pure minutes of being young, those happy minutes of being carefree, those developmental minutes of our lives, the minutes that lead us to become who we are today and what we'll become in the future. Those minutes are more contaminated than you think.
Just think of every interaction you've ever had with someone and count how many of those hurt you. It could be an insult, a complaint, an unfair comment, all euphemisms for you're not good enough to play with the other kids at the park. It could be something grounded in absolutely no logic at all, except humor.
I mean, they're just kidding, right? It could be something grounded in absolutely no logic at all, except ignorance.
I could have just been joking around on the playground while the other kids exclude me into thinking that I'm inferior to them, simply because, well, it's funny. Yeah, I'm dark-skinned, but why must we joke about that? I'm even the same skin color as them.
I could have just been playing around on the playground while the other kids exclude me into thinking that I'm inferior to them, simply because of childhood ignorance. I know what they say are just jokes, but that alone makes me not want to play. Yeah, I may have a different skin color than them, and I see you with eyes that are slits on my face, but don't you think that it could be hurtful to use these things when we talk? Or do you even think about these things? Yeah, I read at a first grade level during second grade, but does that really have to make me take the jokes that I'm a dishonor to my family? It's not like I'm stupid. I really do try at school. Maybe it's just because I'm bilingual, and that makes it that much more difficult for me to catch up to the reading, writing, and speaking levels of my classmates.
Yeah, I read at a third grade level during second grade, but does that really make me have to take the jokes that I'm too smart to be my race? That I'm an overachiever? It's not like I don't like education. I really can have fun. Maybe it's just that I've always found a love for reading, and I just don't want to let it go. Maybe there's more to these seemingly superficial jokes than their exterior.
Later, the jokes aren't that I'm a dishonor to my family. They evolve to what my safety school will be, and if it'll be Harvard, because it's a stereotype that us Asians rely on Ivy Leagues to breathe. Isn't it funny how we are able to generalize simple ideas to entire populations on the basis of humor?
Isn't it funny how these jokes are naturally born with no malicious intent, but have the potential to turn out to be downright cruel?
I hear these jokes everywhere, although I'm the only one who understands how I feel, since I'm the only one who feels it. But yet we don't do anything about it because, well, we're numb to them. What makes it right to say, or even think, that it's not Asian to play a sport? It's not Asian to not like studying. It's not Asian to not like fried rice. It's not Asian to not want to play the violin.
It's not right to say or even think that it's not black to be well-dressed. It's not black to be smart. It's not black to not like rap music. It's not black to not like sports. We can do all of that and more because we are not bound by any made-up racial law.
What makes these jokes right?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, this topic can be uncomfortable. And yeah, that means we might have to try our hardest to avoid talking about diversity. But this is the reality. This is the truth that we can't just walk away from because it's here in our everyday lives.
As children, I remember thinking, why do you always have to exclude me?
As children, I remember saying, it's not fair.
Remember those stereotypes about your hair color?
Remember those biased remarks about your skin color?
Remember those prejudices about your facial features?
Remember those generalizations to you about your culture?
Remember that, in the end, we don't need these jokes to hurt us or to be the words that tear us apart. Remember that this is where it starts.